So I wanted to start our practice today uh, with a quote. This quote is from Elizabeth Alexander, and she asks, "What if the mightiest word is love?" What if the mightiest word is love? And I'm aware that with all that's going on in the world, I rarely think of that in terms of the happenings of the world as the mightiest word. And yet I experience it as the mightiest word within my being. I have a deep trust in knowing that it is love that is healing and transforming me. And I wonder, what if I lived as though it truly is the mightiest word in the world, in the universe? So we begin our practice today by affirming the presence of love. That love is actually the very ground of our being, and that everything comes from love. And love inhabits every moment of our lives, from our very first heartbeat to our very last. We are held in love. And when we do the practice of surrendered presence, the ultimate outcome in that practice is to completely open ourselves, surrender ourselves into love. And I like to use the phrase, and then to allow love to do with us as it will, leaving it up to love what I will become. So I invite us now to drop into our own experience and to just notice what is present here. And as we notice, to name that silently to ourselves. And then we turn to the body, Spending some time giving the body our deep attention, noticing all parts of it. And today I invite us to notice how love might be deeply embedded in the body, how love might be moving even through our physical being. Just noticing our feet and noticing love, and bringing all our awareness to our ankles. And as we experience that part of our body, looking for love. And then our lower legs, our knees, experiencing our thighs, and our hips. And how is love a part of our lower body flowing through? And bringing our attention to our pelvis, including the bones and the muscles and the organs. Recognizing how much is moving in concert with each other there. Imagining how love might be the very foundation of our physical being. And now the belly and the organs of the belly. And then noticing the chest. And now the heart. And sensing love in the physical beating of our heart. Recognizing how the beating is blood, oxygen, nutrients being moved through our entire body. What if it's all carried by love? Now noticing our shoulders, our upper arms, our elbows. elbows. Noticing our lower arms and our hands. Imagining love using our hands in this day, whatever task we might be about, and it's done in love. And bringing our attention to our back, just following the spine all the way up from the tailbone to notice all the muscles and ribs of the back, the spine, scapula, all the way up the neck, the scalp, coming to rest on our face. And then noticing our body as one physical being, one whole. And just wondering, what if love is the very basis of this physical being, our body? What if it's the foundation the body is built upon? So we ground ourselves in this physical being, our body, in our physical presence. And from here, we begin to include, draw into our awareness any experiences of our inner landscape. Noticing any experiences of emotion, images, colors, subtle sensations, flow, energy. Anything that can arise in our inner being, we attend to in this moment, letting it arise out of and being held in love. And then recognizing our physical being as well as our heart, our mind, our soul, and feeling ourselves as one whole being in this moment, experiencing our own presence. And seeing if we can sense how love flows completely in our presence. Not that we are present to love, but that our presence is love. And then letting our presence, our awareness extend out from the limits of our physical body, extend out into the room you're in, extend past the four walls. And let your awareness and your being begin to include the land upon which you're situated, and to include all beings on that land, human, animal, plant, rock, soil, letting the love that is the basis of your being meet the love that is the basis of all being. And allowing yourself to be at one with. And then becoming aware of the way the earth is drawing you into itself, acting upon you with a gentle pull, holding us here. And what if that pull is not just a scientific force of physics? What if, in some way, this drawing is love? And what if we experience that not at all with the mind, but with the body and the heart and the soul? What happens in our being? Might we feel ourselves begin to give ourselves over to love? and holding. And not losing track of the body, of our full being, of our presence, remaining in this space of being held by love. We begin to observe the breath and watch the way it flows in and flows back out again. Feeling this loving cycle of receiving and letting go. And when we feel deeply stabilized in love in the body, just following the breath all the way out into a space of complete surrender and coming to rest in a space of simple being in love. I invite you to carry this experience of love in your being and surrounding your being into your day, into your week, to intend now that we will move in, through, and with love, allowing it to do with us as it will. And that every moment we spend in that space is healing, is good medicine, and that we will be changed. Thank you so much for practicing with me and supporting my own practice. I love you all.